guys, and welcome back to my channel. She is back. The skin is clear, not completely, but mostly clear, okay? And I'm happy about it. So as you guys read by the title, today I'm going to be doing a full face of new makeup. Now this makeup is both a combination of new releases and also things that are new to me. I'm very excited to try these products. I have been waiting, you guys, for my skin to come correct, and she's finally listening. It's been a journey, it's been a process for sure. And if you guys are interested in my skin journey, you can go ahead and check out my last video in which I tried Curology for 30 days and see how that worked out for me. But anyways, today is all about the makeup. I'm gonna be starting off with foundation today because the eyes I'm gonna do are gonna be pretty simple. So we're gonna start off with the base. I already did my brows and primed. I just used my Anastasia Brow Wiz, nothing new here. And then I went in with the Pear soap and did a little bit of the soap brow effect. I only did a tiny bit because I didn't want my brows to look like glued down to my face and super defined this time. But honestly, I feel like they turned out pretty natural and very nice. So I really like that technique. So for the base, we're actually going to be trying two different things when you really think about it, because I am going to be trying a new base product, but I'm also going to be trying a new application tool, okay? Y'all know I love my booty blenders, I love my sponges for my cream products, but see, I just saw something on the internet that just has me kind of shook, and I'm just like, how did I not know this? Because it's just kind of like common sense, but I just never thought about it, you know? A fellow esthetician that I follow did a TikTok, okay? She posted it on her Instagram, and she was like, oh, popular beauty things that I don't do anymore. And I'm like, tea girl, let me know. And the number one was beauty sponges, and I'm like, wait, why? And she's like, well, they harbor bacteria, so it's more sanitary to use a brush with your foundation. And I'm like, that's kind of common sense, because you know, bacteria grows in like humid places. You have to dampen your sponge to use it, and then you usually just let it sit there damp for hours. And I'm like, how did I not think about this? But then again, it's like, can you actually clean your beauty sponge in a way to like kill the bacteria? I was googling this, okay, and like nobody really gave me an answer, and now beauty blenders and makeup sponges are just sus to me. But I never thought that I would be a brush girl, so we're just diving into a whole new world here, okay? So I hope this works out for us. I have a couple brushes here that I think might work. I don't really have like a foundation brush. I did, but I lost it. I don't know where she's at, girl. Like, I have no idea. Okay, so we're gonna try to make do with what we have. I do have a couple brushes that I really want to try for foundation. Like, you know, Aunt Jackie's NYX brush. Yeah, I want to try that one out. And then I have a couple more. I watched like a bunch of beauty gurus, like my favorite brushes, and I'm like, but which one? So I don't know. Let's see. These might just work out perfect, and I might not need any other brush for my foundation, but y'all know I'm gonna buy those anyways. You know, y'all know. I just, if I want it, like I just need to. So in the future, I will get those, but for now, we're gonna work with what we have. I have this brush right here, which kind of looks like the NYX brush, just like a smaller version of it. This just came in like a random kit that I got from makeup school, so I can't tell you where to get this brush, but it's just kind of like, not that dense. It's kind of like chill. Looks like it would work well to blend stuff. And then I have the JH05. So I don't know, we're gonna try both of these out today. And for the actual base, it's not a foundation, okay? I have dived into the natural girl world. I want to be a natural girl now, okay? So I'm really trying to work on my skin so that she's flawless, and I could just wear like a tinted sunscreen and like get away with it. But for now, we're just going to be trying the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. Okay, this is in the shade, what shade? Medium 12W. I watched my girl Sam test this out. I watched her try this. She said this shade was for her. I'm like, okay, we have similar shades, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just go off of you, and I'm gonna get this one, okay? I'm gonna link her video down below just so you guys can follow her and stuff if you're interested. If you're like similar shades, she does a lot of foundation, so y'all can check her channel out. So let's test this out. I already shook the bottle. I don't know what this whole brush situation, like if I'm supposed to like put it on the brush or dot it on my face, but I'm gonna just dot it on my face because I really don't know what I'm doing with this whole brush situation here. I don't know if this is going to be way too much. Oh my gosh. I hope this is not too much. I really do hope. I'm gonna start off with this one on this side and then the other one on the other side. So let's see here how this works. Okay. I don't know about the brush, y'all. Like, I don't know if I'm feeling this. It's kind of poking me a little bit. I don't know how I'm feeling about this brush. I don't think I'm loving it, to be completely honest. I just feel like it's kind of poking me. There's very light coverage. You can see my hyperpigmentation. I don't know if it's because of the brush or because of tinted moisturizer. Editing Sarah here. It's been about a week and I actually tried the tinted moisturizer with an actual foundation brush, and let me tell you, it gave me way more coverage. So the brush was definitely messing the tinted moisturizer up. So I know my skin didn't have as much coverage, and yes, it is a tinted moisturizer, but it did give me way more coverage using the right brush. Okay, so it does have a good amount more coverage than what is showing up on today's video. I will continue to use it in future videos, so hopefully I can show you guys, but it was definitely the brush. Let's try on this brush on the other side. Okay, I think this brush is giving me a little bit of a better experience, honestly, blending everything out. Yeah, it's definitely not poking me or being itchy on my face, and that blended like so quick. Yeah, I think this is the brush that I'm gonna be using for now to blend my foundation out, but I definitely am going to apply more. I'm gonna apply it to the brush this time and see if there's like a difference. So I just applied like half a pump right there, and I'm gonna see if there's a difference here. Okay, so right off the bat, when I apply it onto the brush, ooh, there's a brush hair. There's a brush hair on my face. That is lovely. I'm noticing the streaks from the brush with this method, so I don't think I would just go in and straight up apply it onto the brush. I am noticing a little bit more coverage, so it is buildable for sure. Just keep in mind, this is a tinted moisturizer, so it's not gonna give you like full coverage, which is not what I was expecting anyway, but it is nice to know that you can build it up a little bit. I don't like the way that that is sitting on my skin. I think it was me applying the foundation onto the brush. It's looking very textured on my skin. That's what I'm getting here. Now, I am going to apply more on with my finger and see if this goes better, because I think it honestly will. I would not apply directly onto the brush. I would just apply with my finger and then blend out with the brush. So let's see here if this works better. Yeah, right off the bat, I honestly prefer just dotting it on with your finger and then blending it out, because then that's leaving me with a way smoother application and I don't see any brush strokes on this side. So that's how I would do it. But as you guys know, this is my first time, so I was just testing things out. So yeah, I would definitely recommend just dotting it on your face and then blending it out with the brush. I'm gonna see if I could kind of like fix this side, cause girl, I messed her up. Since I'm used to the sponge, I feel like maybe I'm just seeing a little bit more texture than I would with the sponge. And also I see people like use their foundation brushes and then go over it with a sponge, and I kind of see why they would feel the need to do that, because honestly I feel like I'm getting like a very textured application rather than if I used the sponge. Oh wow, yeah, I can totally see on my forehead that there's like texture. Like it's not brush strokes, but it's like, I don't know if it's the foundation and it's like clinging onto my dry patches, or if it's this brush. I don't know. I'm gonna go in here with a smaller brush and blend in between my brows. Going over it with the smaller brush is helping, but I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I am very tempted to go over it with a sponge. But I'm not going to, because that's the whole purpose, like, you know, sponges, bacteria. And I know, you guys, that even after you clean your brushes, there will still be bacteria on them. And that's why the esthetician that I saw the post from recommended you to store your brushes in a covered, you know, place, like a container or like a drawer or something. And I don't do that, so I should probably start doing that, because my brushes are usually on top of my makeup desk, just laying just like this. So I need to start taking some tips from her, honestly. Now, as for the color of the tinted moisturizer, I think this is a 10 out of 10 match. It's definitely matching my more yellow neck. The only thing I would say is that looking at it with all these like white lights, it looks a little bit pink, like the teeny tiniest bit pink. Obviously this is a warm shade, and at first I thought it was going to be like way too warm, but looking at it up close here, looks a tiny bit, either a tiny bit pink or a tiny bit light. That is my consensus, but after we bronze and do all this stuff, it'll be fine. So I think this is a match. Now it's time to go in with some cream contour, and I'm very excited to try, finally, y'all. Y'all, it's Fenty, okay? I've loved Fenty for a while I've never bought anything from Fenty until now, and I'm very, very, very freaking excited, because girl, when they came out with their cream blushes and bronzers, I was like, natural girl makeup, I'm there. So it's like totally like, you guys could see like the, oh yeah, you guys can see the finger stains. This thing gets dirty real quick, but look at the packaging, y'all. It's so stunning. I got in the shade Macchiato. So I have a brush in mind for this, which is the JH04. I used to use brushes like this for my blush and even my powder contour or bronzer, like all the time. Now I do have a different blush brush, so I don't get use out of this brush for anything. So I thought, hey, why not try this brush out for the cream contour? So I'm just gonna start stamping it on my face. Ooh, okay. And I'm loving this brush to blend this out, because you could go in like this to really focus that right in there and diffuse it up with the top part of the brush. So this is just kind of like a perfect brush for this step. And you could also like obviously go like this, go like that. Like you could go so many ways with this brush. One way you can't go with this brush, honey, is wrong. So I totally recommend this for cream contour, cream bronzer, cream, whatever cream you gotta blend, girl. Like, yeah, even cream blush, because it does have this shape, so it'll be really nice to get right in there on the cheek. So I approve. Now, as for the bronzer, it is Fenty, so I really thought I was gonna like it, and I was right. I love it. Ha! Gotcha. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it all. It's just very easy to blend. I think it's honestly just hard to go wrong, so this would be really good for beginners. And it looks amazing. It looks amazing, okay? I even put a little bit of my nose to get like my little nose contour started. It's not done yet, girl, so don't judge it. I know I look whack right now, but I'm gonna fix it. But honestly, it gets a 10 out of 10 from me. And now we're gonna move on to concealer. I don't have a new concealer, so I'm just gonna stick to my newest one, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Y'all know I really don't be overdoing it with the concealers. Like I see these beauty gurus being like, and I'm just like, girl, like you really don't need that much product. But let me keep that to myself. Now to blend the concealer out, I'm going to be using this brush from Morphe. It came in the Sculpt and Define set. I don't know if they sell that set anymore, because I did get it a couple years back. But if they do still sell it and you're looking for a good round brush set to start off your brush collection, I would totally recommend Morphe. They have a lot of different sets, so if they don't sell this one, you could find like different ones that they have. But the Sculpt and Define set was the second set of makeup brushes that I got, my first set from Morphe, and girl, they have face brushes and eye brushes in there, so I would really recommend that set for like a good all-around beginner brush set. So yeah, I believe it was $60 when I got it. I don't know if it's still the same price. There's sales going on, so I'm sure you could get a discount. Use some influencers code, okay? Y'all know like everybody got a code with Morphe, so y'all gonna get that 10% off, girl. I don't know if going in like this or like this. I'm gonna just go in like this and see what happens. Ooh, oh wow, wait, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna go in like this because I think, yeah, this is like way more productive than just trying to like blend it like this. Go like that, okay? We're all learning here, girl. Ooh, I really like this freaking concealer. Girl, do you see that blend? Do you see that? Do you see how flawlessly that is blending? I have no words. This is amazing. What? Oh my gosh, and to think I never thought I would be a brush girl. Y'all, look at that concealer! That blended out so good. I'm gonna start, this is gonna be my go-to concealer blending brush, honestly. I knew I had some brushes here that would work. Like honestly, we might just have to like reconsider the foundation brush and maybe buy a new one, but the concealer brush, girl, she's here to stay. Now to set the under eye, we have a new product from Miss Dragon Beauty here. This is the Dragon Heart Transformation Face Powder Duo. Okay, it comes with two. And also a mirror, which is great. So it comes with like a more pinky powder and also a yellow tone powder to set. These are brightening powders. I'm gonna try out the yellow one because I'm more like warm. So I wanna try out the yellow one. I'm gonna go in with my JH07 brush. It's just like the pointed powder brush, and dipping into this powder. Let's see how well this sets. Ooh, girl, wait, that brightened. Do y'all see that difference? Y'all see it, right? If you don't see, you blind, girl. Look at this. That did brighten. Okay, Miss Dragon Beauty, y'all. We love that for her. I really, really like this. Yep, this is what I'm gonna be setting my eyes with from now on. Yep, love that for me. I found my go-to concealer brush and my go-to setting powder for my under eyes now. Love that. Foundation brush. I think I'm gonna purchase some because this, I mean, it worked, but I think there's something better out there. So we'll see. We'll figure that out together later on, okay? Now for blush, y'all. Y'all know Glossier Cloud Paint. It is new to me because I got it like a couple months ago, girl. And I'm just on a cream blush like train, and I don't think I'm gonna leave it anytime soon, y'all. So I'm gonna stay with my Glossier. This is in the shade Dusk. I am going to do a different application method this time since I am going to be using a brush instead of my fingers. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of it into the back of my hand, like literally the tiniest bit, like that much, because this stuff is powerful, okay? This is my powder blush brush, but I think it just might not be dense enough because this brush is pretty flimsy for cream blush, but we're going to try it anyway, okay? Today we're trying new things. Ooh, Wait, Miss Jaclyn Hill. Hold up. I'm definitely gonna need more product. I don't know if I should have just like applied it onto my cheek and then blended it out, because on my hand here, that diffused that so pretty, but I think it wasn't able to pick up a lot of the product. So I'm actually just gonna like dot some on my cheek and see how it blends out that way. Now it is blending it out very nice, but I think we could do better. Honestly, yeah. I'm gonna switch the brush. I'm gonna switch it to the JH04 that I did my bronzer with, and we're gonna try this again. And also that one was kind of like poking my face and hurting, and we don't like that, okay? We don't like that. Anyway, let's see here. Oh yes, see, this brush already just feels way better. The experience is better. It's more dense, it's blending it out, it's not poking my face like the other one was doing. Like with powder blush, that brush, perfect, no complaints, go-to brush. I don't think I'm ever going to switch it for my powder blush. But for the cream, since you do have to like stipple it in your face, and with the powder, I'm just kind of like just swiping it across, it just doesn't do the same thing. So for a powder blush, 10 out of 10, cream blush, 10 out of 10, because this is one when I'm just trying to like bounce it in to my skin like this is poking me, and I like that. But for powder blush, works amazing. So I think I'm just gonna end up using this brush for my bronzer and my blush, which I mean, even better, because then it'll still have like that little bit of bronzer residue, so it'll kind of like help things blend out and stuff. So I don't mind it, okay girl? But if you need to have separate brushes, then like get yourself another one of these. Let's see how she does. Honestly, even though I think I definitely applied way more on this side, this brush is just like taking it like a champ and blending it out so flawlessly. Do you guys see that? Like there's definitely more blush on my face on this side, but when I'm looking in the mirror, it doesn't look like overboard. So I love how this brush is performing. Now for a highlight, I kind of don't know what to do, because I would use my newest one, which is like my Glossier Halo Scope, which I love for like more like natural days. But since we do have on like a tinted moisturizer and stuff, I just feel like I want to go in with a powder. So I'm gonna be going in with Miss Jaclyn Hill's Luminous Powder. This one's in the shade Carrots. It's the most stunning gold, like wow, like wow, like you don't understand. This is amazing. It gives you the most natural, like glowing from within look. Like it's not like a blinding highlight, so girl, if you're into that, this is not for you. But I've honestly just been more dialed down with the highlight and love the more natural look, as I said earlier. So this highlight is honestly like my favorite powder highlight right now. Now for setting spray, we are using something new. This is a Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. I used this like once. I don't even remember how it performed, girl. Like I don't remember, okay? So like I don't know, girl. Wait, should I do powder first? I feel like I should do powder. Wait. We're gonna hold off on the highlight because I'm gonna do some powder. So I do have a new powder. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I did try this once before with like some tinted sunscreen I was wearing, and let me tell you, the finish of this powder, girl, the finish of this powder, like y'all know I love my Maybelline like loose setting powders. They're like $6, the Fimi ones. Amazing. Like the texture, great, everything. It's like amazing about them. But if you want, like if you love the dewy look, which like I love the dewy look, girl, this Halo setting powder. They did extend the shade range of this. Mine is in the shade medium, which it is kind of like a yellow, like medium looking color powder, but it's not like, I feel like it's more like a salmony pinky undertone of like a medium. It's not like a yellow medium undertone, which I think they came out with another shade that's more like yellow medium instead of like this is like more like a pinky medium, which I think would have worked better for my skin. But honestly, you can barely see the tint of this when you put it on your face, so I feel like this will still be fine. But just to let you guys know, they did extend their shade range, which I think is amazing. I'm just gonna go in with the same powder brush and set around my face, since I'm not gonna do any powder bronzer today because I'm feeling it, and my skin is also dry. So if you're oily, you're probably gonna want to set, girl, but my skin is pretty much dry to combination with like normal being on my T-zone, on my forehead, my nose, kind of like produces oils throughout the day. But like I said, I'm not oily, so it's not gonna produce a lot, girl, because my skin is mostly dry. So I don't really have to worry about anything. I just like to set my forehead, and I also like to set right around my smile lines because those always seem to crease. Like they're not creasing right now, but you know, we wanna prevent creasing later on in the day, girl. Now we can go in with our setting spray to lock that all in, make that look, you know, like skin honey. So again, a Morphe Luminous Setting Spray. Y'all know I love the original Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is like great, and this like leaves you with like a nice, like it just makes it look like skin. This is amazing. I still love this. I'm still going to have this on my makeup desk. Like if this run out, baby, I'm gonna repurchase it. But I really did want to try their luminous one since I do have dry skin and I love their dewy look, so y'all know. And also this has like a very fine mist. Oh, do you see that? Like That is everything. Like the mist on the mist. Whew, honey, it's great. Okay, now I will point out, I was kind of disappointed because I thought it was gonna be like the continuous, you know, mist here, but with this mist, honey, I'm happy. Okay, I'll take this. I'll take it. Like, it's not shooting you in the face. It's not a freaking hose, like, you know, some other setting sprays out there, girl. You know what I'm talking about. So 10 out of 10. And also you do get more products since it's not in like this aerosol can. With this one, you only get 2.8 ounces for, I believe, $16. And with this one, you get 4.4. So you do get more product in here for, I believe, $16 as well. So let's go ahead and set her face. Girl. I could sit here and do this for like days. It's literally like the mist is kissing you in the face. Like, who doesn't want that in their life? I mean, if your setting spray doesn't kiss you in the face, like, don't talk to me. At this point, girl, like, it's just, oh, it feels so good. Going in, Anastasia A23, nothing new here. I love this. And like I said, y'all, it doesn't give you like that stripe, that like blinding highlight, but it gives you like just enough. Like, you're glowing from within, girl, and I love her for that. Okay, so I went ahead and finished up my nose contour, and girl, let me tell you, she's snatched. Okay, I went into the bathroom lighting and I was looking at my makeup and I'm like, it looks so freaking good, girl. I also went ahead and carved out my brow. I kind of used like way too much concealer on this side because it is a way lighter shade, just because I like, you know, I like it to pop a little bit sometimes, but that's okay because we're gonna go in with some shadow. Now for eyeshadow palettes, I have the fairly new e.l.f. and J. Kissa To The Rescue palette. Girl, this is how I decorated mine. Do you like it? I really like this palette. It's so out there and colorful, but today we are going to do a little bit of a more toned down look. So I also got, I know this is a new girl, but it's new to me, the Anastasia Amrezy palette. And let me tell y'all, this palette, girl, look at that. Look at all the neutral shades in here. I'm obsessed. And the pops and the shimmers, girl, I'm excited to play with this. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go into the Amrezy palette first. I'm gonna take this orangey shade right here called New Yorker. It is like a really pretty orangey warm brown transition shade, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that on a JH30 brush. This brush is really good if you just want to do like a one shadow color look. Whoa, wait, that was way pigmented than I expected it to be, but that's all right. We're gonna work with it. That's like pigment hit me in the eye. Literally did. I love Anastasia eyeshadow formulas. They are so freaking pigmented, super duper easy and blendable. Look at that. It's blended. I don't need to do anything else, but I am gonna do something else because we gotta incorporate some color in this look somehow. Okay, I've been dying to play with blue, so we're gonna play with a little bit of blue today, but maybe not in the way that you might think. So let's go ahead and dive into that. So dipping into the e.l.f. and J. Kissa palette. Yes, that's right. Look at this. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna go into this blue matte shade right here called Cannoli. Girl, this shade. It's so pretty. I'm gonna be using a brush like this, so it's kind of like really small and precise. And I'm gonna put this in my inner corner. So let's hope this goes well. Okay, let's see. Oh. I'm gonna switch the brush because this isn't giving me the shape I was imagining it giving me. I was thinking more precise application, but you can get that with a pencil brush as well and not make a mess like I just did. I might just have to like take the blue out of there. Oh my gosh, am I messing this up? Oh, I don't know how I feel about this, y'all. Just kind of wanted it to be like an inner corner moment, but I don't know if that's translating to what I was thinking. You know what? I'm gonna switch the brush again. Just use a bigger brush and just kind of like blend. Ooh. Yeah, I don't really think I like that. Oh gosh. Okay, wait, this side is giving me more of the vibe I think I was thinking about. Wait, I have to blend it out. There we go. Okay, yeah, now it's coming together. Okay, I panicked for a moment there, but it's all coming along. I just have to figure it out. Okay, I just have to figure it out. This is not done yet. Okay, we're gonna add some more. Yeah, okay. Now we're going places. Now that I like it, let's finish it off. I am gonna be using the blue shimmer as well. The shade down here called Bailey. Y'all, this shimmer, when I tell you, it's insane. Like, actually insane. I'm actually gonna try to use this brush again, the tiny flat one, and see if that works for me. Oh, that worked. Do you see that? Do you see that pop? Oh my gosh. And then I'm just gonna carry that glitter shade kind of like all the way up. Yep. See, you can't judge a look sometimes. I'm gonna zoom you guys on in so that you guys can really see here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love this. Yep, that's exactly what I was going for. See, it worked out. You just gotta be patient sometimes. So the lashes I'm gonna be using today are these ones by Anastasia. They are in the style fashion. These were actually on sale at Sephora for $6. They actually retail for $12, I believe, so they're not an expensive lash at all. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so that you guys can see the lashes up close. Look at that. This is such a stunning lash, you guys. They are definitely on the longer side. I didn't have to cut them, but I think they fit my eye a little bit too perfect. Like, the inner corner is definitely not poking me at all, but when I blink, I can feel the inner corner. So I do think I am gonna have to end up trimming these the slightest bit, but I could not find my scissors, and I also don't have time because I have to go. So let's move on to the lips real quick. Oh wait, I'm not done with the eyes. We have one last product. This is definitely not new, you guys. This is like a cult favorite. I had it when I was like 12 or 10. I departed from it and now we are back together. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. And I've just seen people use this like in their waterline and say that this is the best thing ever. So I wanted to try it out because my waterline eyeliner just kind of like leaves my face in like 10 minutes. 15, half an hour, it's gone, she's gone. And I want something that's going to stick around. So we're gonna try this out today. There honestly is like no pretty face you can put while doing your waterline. So I'm just gonna try my best here to not look completely hideous. Let's see here, I need a mirror to see what I'm doing. And then you kind of just go into the fish face. Let's just be real here. You have to pull one of these like faces, you know? Let's just do that. Ooh. Do y'all see that? I'm gonna zoom y'all in because y'all need to see the whole logistics of what's happening right here. Oh my gosh. First of all, that's so white and creamy. And that is how that is looking, as you guys can see. Super duper white. I mean, this eye looks way bigger. It also did get on the base of my lashes, as you guys can see. Now if you're wearing mascara over top, it'll totally cover it. I just lined my lips with Morphe Sweet Tea, nothing new there. But we are going to be trying out the new Dragon Glass matte liquid lipstick. I got the shade Horchata because it's a nude and I love nudes. It was just calling my name. It was my favorite shade in the collection and I just had to have it. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit. Y'all, a little bit of this goes a long way. I did apply it once before, not with a full face of makeup, just to try it out when I got it. But girl, this shade is so stunning. Like, definitely, if you want the perfect nude lip, I recommend. And then to darken up a little bit more, I'm gonna go in again, nothing new, just a little bit of my Kylie Iced Latte lip liner. This one is honestly my favorite lip liner at the moment. And then to finish blending everything together, I would usually go in with a gloss, but I do have one last new makeup item, which is the Fenty Slip Shine in the shade Makeup Break. Now, I really like this. It feels amazing on the lips. I tried it on when I got it, okay? But I just want to top it off with this, or just a little bit of the sheen. It does lighten the lip a little bit, so I am gonna go back in a little bit more liner just so that everything has a nice seamless blend. And boom, that is a lip combo and also the completed look. All right, you guys, I went ahead and Dressed my hair a little bit, did my edges. I don't know how I feel about them today, but it's fine. Nobody's gonna care. Anyways, every new thing that I tried in this video was a win, and I would totally recommend, except for, you know, some of the brush techniques, but I already told y'all guys about that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe by clicking the red button down there anywhere. Also click the bell to get notified each and every single time we post a new video, and I will see you guys in the next one.